I would invite Sindhu, founder of Dhitva.
Hello, just a second. I'm just on my camera.
Yeah.
Hello.
I hope you can see my presentation screen.
Yeah, please make it up.
Hey, hi, I'm Sindhu from Dhitva Technologies. Dhitva is derived from two words from Sanskrit, D and Tattva. D meaning understanding or imagination, Tattva meaning experience of principle. Like one of the presenters before, we also work in virtual reality space. We found a lot of loopholes in the current education system, where though there is a lot of technology evolved over a period of time in every other sector, but the classroom chalk and talk method maximum has come to a presentation which is shown. But the students sitting in the last bench are still not able to understand or grasp the concept. That's what we want to change. We want each individual student to go immerse in themselves, understand the concept, which help them retain the concept 4x faster and learn in a very short period of time. We have two main products. One is Dhitva Voyage, which is live classes in virtual reality. Imagine both the students and the teachers are wearing a device. And with click of a button, teacher can transform the whole environment, take them to Egypt to teach about the pyramids, or take them to the solar system where they can show each individual rotation and revolution of it. Everything in real time where they can explain it with the teacher's voice at their own level. Okay, that's the level of immersion we're talking about. This is an online platform where it requires continuous internet, which is have to be available. The second platform is Dhitva's Guide to Universe. This is an offline pre-recorded sessions where students can log in and they can conduct an experiment or go through the module of the quiz, module of the education content at their own time, at their own pace. So right now, our content development is at 30% a year, 30%. We mainly focus on maths and science from grade 8 to grade 12. What we have done is we have concept mapped curriculum aligned for ICSE, IGCSE, CBSE and IB boards, which are predominantly available in India. And all of our products are mapped according to the chapters of each of them, which makes it easy for integration in the schools. And all our products are securable and scalable under SaaS. Some of the AI capabilities we have implemented in this is a dynamic question system. In the middle of the module, teacher can click and they can get a quiz module with VR where there is no chance for copying or any kind of malpractice. And we can do the click ratio of how long the student takes, analyze it, and the level of difficulty of the questions depends on how they answer the first few questions. And there are data points taken from each of them, and a real-time feedback is given to the students. So what we do is we follow a B2B model where we go set up VR labs in schools, just like the computer labs we had back in the day. And we charge around 3,000 per student per year, where we take care of device and all the accessories and our subscription costs, everything together, 3,000 in India and $150 globally. So right now, we are in talks with multiple schools. Our current acquisition strategy is we have found out few channel partners who basically have connect with schools already, which will help us get reach to the schools very faster and remove the time spans period where we go build that network with them. So our market opportunity, what we see for the next academic year 23-24 is we are targeting Tier 1 and Tier 2 cities in Karnataka for mainly private schools from grade 8 to 12 with fees more than 70,000 for all these boards. And we are also in talks with Karnataka government. It is almost in 70% phase where we have shown it to multiple stakeholders. After the budget, we'll be getting some kind of commitment from them. In phase 2, we want to go global where it is 24-25 academic year. We want to target UAE, US, Canada. And in phase 3, we also want to adapt to engineering subjects as well. This will give us a broader market opportunity. Right now, based on our research, our TAM is around 3 billion. This is considered based on the schools and how the product pricing being 8,000 USD per school, which will be billed annually. But what we can achieve is 40 million based on the fee structure, the geographical location constraints we have. In the first year, we want to reach around 50 schools, which will yield us a 0.6 million revenue. And in subsequent years, we'll keep multiplying. We have quite a few competitors in VR space, but everybody, again, they're in the very initial stages or they've entered the market and they've not been able to fix that criteria. Because we are subject aligned and curriculum aligned, which makes it very easy integration to the school system. These are some of the key features how we are different from our competitors. What has been our journey so far? We launched Dhitva in September of 2022, and currently in August we launched our product. And usually the school sales cycle is between December and February, March in India. So we are in talks with multiple schools. We are already implemented in 2 schools already, and closing deals for next academic year. We are closing deals for many more. We're just waiting for POs to come up. Okay, just the last slide. Okay. The funding requirement is 500K USD. Our main focus is branding and marketing because we need to reach out to a lot more people. We need that money. And for product development, where we'll be implementing the VR solution to build that VR solutions, and 15% for operations. The team consists of me and my co-founder. He takes care of the tech. I take care of operations. Apart from that, we have a small team of 15 people who work on various factors. So this is about Dhitva. I rushed through a lot of things. I'm open to a lot of questions right now.
Thank you, Sindhu. Any questions for Sindhu?
Hi, Sindhu. I have a
Hi.
question.
Yes.
First of all, do you have a background in education or teaching?
I have a background in education, but I used to take tuitions, not exactly school curriculum, but I used to have a lot of kids who came into me.
I do have, I really like that you were very clear with your journey so far, and your deck was very informative. I do have some questions about your product, though.
Yes, please. That.
Can you elaborate more? What do you offer to the schools? Because I couldn't quite get that.
Okay, so sorry for that. So what we basically do...
No, never apologize. Never apologize.
So what we basically do is we have 2 content platforms. We have taken the syllabus and divided into chapters. Each chapter is created as a module. So each chapter, whenever the the teacher is teaching them the module, they take 4 hours in Indian scenario to teach one chapter. So one of those hours will be through VR. We have concised the whole one chapter into 20 minutes, 30 minutes of that content, where they experience the whole thing. If you're talking about science experiment as electromagnetic cell, so they go and do that experiment in that, which will help them visualize and retain that memory. That is what we offer. We have built it software.
So it's a SaaS.
Yes, it is a SaaS.
And it can be applicable in other parts of India, but not only.
Yes, it can be applicable in India and globally as well.
Okay. Do you work closely with the Ministry of Education, or how do you actually plan to use the investment to get better marketing and development?
Right now, with Karnataka government, we are already in talks, but because we are a small team, it's very difficult. If we get that funding, we'll be able to reach across India. Right now, are only restricted to Karnataka because of the connections we know. Once we get the marketing, we'll be able to get that marketing team across India and globally we have found out 2 channel partners in UK and the Middle East as well, which will help us. We need that money to go there.
Thank you so much. Good luck.
Thank you so much.
One question, Sindhu, is on as a part of your, again, you also would require those VR headsets, right?
Correct.
So how is your tie-up with VR headsets? Because is it again sourced from Meta, or you have other vendors as well?
Again, we are sourced from Meta for the same reason which Abhishek mentioned before. It is cost effective and the most it is user friendly as well. That's the 2 reasons why we use Quest. But we are hoping for getting more products because Vision Pro came in. We are in search for a few other products to see what else could work best with the price point. And also we are trying mobile VR, which is basically a plastic card. If you know Google Cardboard VR, we are trying with that. That will help us get master, but the output isn't that great. So that is holding us back.
See, typically in these kind of businesses, be it with Meta where you don't own the hardware. More than acquiring the hardware, probably the revenue sharing model would be a beneficial model for both. Have you explored that? Because that would really bring down the overall cost drastically
Yes.
for the end customer.
I totally agree. We did try to get a meeting with Meta, but again, not been that successful. Trying out different ways again. Definitely, I'm taking this as a suggestion. We'll definitely work on it more seriously.
Yeah, because that would imply even schools adopting to revenue share model, and adaptability becomes simpler when you don't have to ask anybody buy it full,
I agree.
right? I think do explore that, because that would be overall ecosystem would be more viable at that point of time, and more schools would be ready to adopt.
Definitely. Thank you for the suggestion.
So, if I'm not wrong, there are no more questions for Sindhu. So, I'm proceeding further. So, thank you, Sindhu.
Thank you so much for the opportunity. And nice meeting you all. Thank you.
Thank you so much.